Hey there. So, the bear song. The bear song, if we were all sitting here in a group, if we were together, I would say, this is a repeat after me song. And you would say, this is a repeat after me song. Or I might say, because this one is actually not the complete repeat after me song, I'd say, this is a semi-repeat after me song. And you'd say, this is a semi-repeat after me song. Because it doesn't just keep on going, I say something, you say something back, or what we call call and response and call and response. We do call and response, but then all together we sing all the lyrics we just called and responded. Okay? So it's not a complete repeat after me song, but you'll hear in some places where you do songs like these, that you'll say, here's a repeat after me song, and people go, here's a repeat after me song. That's how that works, okay? We've done this one in class, but just to review, okay, that's the call and response part, okay? So everything I just played would actually happen twice. And then we would together sing. Okay? So, with that in mind, here comes the bear song. I always miss a verse or two, so I want to make sure they're all here. The other day, this is where you'd echo. The other day, right? Okay, so I'm going to just leave those echoes to you. I will leave space in the music for them. But for this first time through, just get to being a good echo, a good response. I'll do the call, you do the response, okay? Eventually, though, I'd love for you to jump over to my side and sing know the song well enough that you could say, oh, I could lead this song. Because that would be the idea. Is sometime in the summertime when you were with a bunch of people and they say, hey, do you have a song? And you'd say, sure, this is a repeat after me song, sort of. They'll say, this is a repeat after me song, sort of, if they're hip to that. Okay? And then you sing, the other day I saw a bear standing there. A great big bear. And this one does call out for having some body movements to it. Okay? It's nothing that's choreographed, nothing that's designed, but certainly as you go through it, you can think of ways to kind of animate the song with your body, right? The other day I saw a bear standing there, a great big bear, okay? However you want to do it, right? Now we've sung, the other day I saw a bear, a great big bear standing there. We are now going to sing that together. Right? So, not quite that fast, of course. The other day I saw a bear, standing there, a great big bear. And we sang that all together. So, call and response, then everybody sings the second time through. The lyrics a second time together, okay? I looked at him, he looked at, let me do that again. I looked at him, he looked at me. I sized him up, he sized up me. I looked at him, he looked at me. I sized him up, he sized up me. And so I ran from that big scare. But right behind was that big bear. And so I ran from that big scare, but right behind was that big bear. Ahead I saw there was a tree. If I got there, then safe I'd be. Ahead I saw there was a tree. If I got there, then safe I'd be. Did I miss one? I think I missed one. No, ran. Ahead I saw there was a tree. No, I'm in the right place. The nearest branch was 10 feet up. I'd have to jump and trust my luck. The nearest branch was 10 feet up. I'd have to jump and trust my luck. And so I jumped into the air. But I missed the branch so high up there. And so I jumped into the air, but I missed the branch so high up there. Now don't you fret and don't you frown, 'cause I caught the branch on the way back down. Now don't you fret and don't you frown, 'cause I caught the branch on the way back down. That's all there is. This song now ends, unless I see that bear again. That's all there is. This song now ends, unless I see that bear again. Okay? It's a nice little story about a person and a bear and a tree and a branch. Okay? And yes, there's a little joke in it, and then you say, I jumped and didn't get the branch, but I was so frightened that I jumped extra high, came down and grabbed the branch. But it's a fun song to teach other people, because you say, okay, here's how it works. You echo after, just like we just did. You echo after me, and then you sing it all with me. And you might even go through the first two verses over and over. You say, okay, so let's practice it. The other day, I saw a bear, standing there, a great big bear, a great big bear. Okay, now we sing that all together. If you want to listen to me sing it once, that's great. The other day I saw a bear, standing there, a great big bear. Now next time we sing it all together, see if you can sing it with me, because now you've heard it once and you're expert musicians, right? I looked at him, he looked at me, I sized him up, he sized up me, he sized up. Here we go. I looked at him, and you might even kind of show with your hands. You don't have to do solfege or anything, but just you could kind of draw with your hand. Whereas I looked at him, he looked at me, I sized him up, he sized up me. You can kind of guide people as to where the voice is going to go, where the pitches go, right? And then you say, okay, I think you got the idea. Let's start the song again. And then you start the song, and they don't know the little funny part at the end until you sing it, and then they're all like, oh, that's cool, that's funny, that's a good one, right? That is the bear song. All right, thanks.